这是哪里？我忘了我在干嘛。我。咱们去做龙神吧，我认真的。不是这龙神几个月了还没做完，再这么搞下去啊！2023年马上都要过去了，还没做完，有点离谱了，我感觉。哦，我在霓虹城啊，那我岂不是都把自己带过来了？
Talk to me, my dear friend.
有什么吗？
I can't say my life is an open book exactly, but I've got a couple of bookmarks. Right. Fun chat as always, friend.
不能。
Always a pleasure.
他们身上有什么东西啊？我看看啊，他为什么身上有杯茶呀？我也不知道，我拿走了。
Hope we can talk later.
我永远都无法专心做任务，在这游戏里。我1个多月前就说要把龙神做了，每一次都因为别的东西给我引走了。比如说前几天，我记得我上一次播星空的时候，我说说要做龙神，然后我到那个船，就是改船的人那里去，我想看一眼我别的船，结果我看到我那个哈斯超人号，我想，哎，这个船想看它升起来看看，于是我升到太空去。我本来想升到太空降下来，结果发现呢，这个升到太空去，然后我把它飞到另一个星球看了一眼，我回不来了，因为我有那个走私品，所以我决定呢去另一个能换船的地方换一下，然后就没有然后了，然后我就忘了自己要做龙神任务这件事了，然后播了一晚上，玩了个6、7小时，一点没碰。上次也是这样子，上次也是这样子，上次还是这样子，导致我这任务到现在也没有做完，所以很无语。反正就是我发现我永远有很多别的事可以做，所以我很容易被带偏。
The whole place smells of fish. You would think that would keep people away.
呀，该把衣服换一下。水星太空头发。这个夜空挺黑的呀。霓虹城的夜晚，大家不知道还记不记得这地方只是个捕鱼平台，本来不知道当年最开始的时候是什么样子，就还不是一座城市的时候，到底是什么样子。这个船看起来就像一个星联皮卡。
Keep it moving.
这写的什么 chemical storage area？ 你是谁呀
？Not from here. Can't talk right now. Sorry.
这到处这字幕只有一行，确实挺难办。字幕只有一行，全都被经常会被挡住，因为番茄，他会跟着你，老板还是会跟着你的，经典。你要是到一些奇怪的地方探，他还是会跟着你。我记得阿基拉还是哪里也有一个会跟着你走。
Need to move some merch. This is the place. Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cages. We get along just fine. As long as I stay out of their business, they stay out of mine. On the rare occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up. We put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like. Always happy to take your money.
啊，他没钱。
All right, buzz off. I'm busy.
Great authority. 希望以后能在自己的哨站用这个做快餐。快餐打印机。这边是去潮落区。
Pardon me. Is your purpose city?
Need a weapon? Maybe some ammo? I've got more than you can.
其实他的特殊武器我都拿走了，我只需要卖给他东西就好了。改进型谈判者。
Always keep plenty of ammo and stuff.
All weapons are currently 0% off. Goodbye.
0% off， 神他妈 0% off。
Hey there.
它这个平民字幕好像有一个问题，你重新载个档，好像有的时候它会出来。 听别人说有什么玩的越久，游戏越容易崩，但为什么我感觉我都玩了500多小时了？难道那种是个例情况吧？应该看来。
Hey there.
是的，重新进。
Hopefully Neo treats you well.
Hey. Hello there.
Housing here is so expensive.
Watch your back around here.
I'm gonna have to live in a crate.
Excuse me. Have a good one.
I tried Aurora
可惜这
once.
公司不给我分一套
I did
房
not
子。
enjoy the experience.
这公司要是给我分套房子就好。这个是之前那个任务的，给我分一套龙神公寓的小屋小房子。 毕竟这个龙神公寓难道不是给龙神公司的员工用的吗 ？Ryujin Apartments。你们能
Kinda
别
in the middle of something here.
Evan, you good? Yes?
How are they?
Yeah.
Just another time to get blended.
可以再送一套
Sure you don't
极
want some
光。
extra blend for the road?
What are you looking at?
这个送极光这个事情
You look like you could use it. Good, because I could always
是什么
use
来着？
more.
哦，是去那
Go
个
work another
一
ship
针
in
仙
Fresh
哦，我
and
想
meet with your contact. Then Bring me back
这个是
that
当绝命毒师的那个那种任务，供给路线。你看霓虹城，你就有可以正儿八经在城里不出城那个上班过日子的这种一个任务，但是新亚没有。新亚曾经有，就是那个警察的，但是警察那个是做得完的。那做得完了，你做完以后就没了，你就只有那个咖啡，就是那个清洁，那位清洁女士的那个咖啡小任务，但那个都不算任务，甚至。
How are you?
这边有个工业工作台啊，原来。
Ryujin has plenty of enemies. It's no wonder they're so concerned with security.
Management says we have to keep an eye out for thieves.
Huh.
Neuroamps are in demand these days.
阀门，唱歌。
See those ads for religion? Thinking about checking it out. Seeing if it's worth it.
是电脑是什么来着？我是电脑要那个。
If you have a bit of money to spend. Thank you for stopping. James, please. It's not just
Only have a few credits left. Wonder how I should spend them.
Neon is for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted and impressed.
Heard you made Ranger. Nice job.
哦，他是有评论的。
Don't take this personally, but I hope you know what you've signed up for.
我还没回来过，在我拿到那个游骑兵徽章以后。
He said that, huh? Okay, well, let me clarify a few things about Mr. Lang and the Trade Authority. To say he's lying wouldn't be fair. I've never caught anything majorly illegal going on over there. And that's not for a lack of trying. Lang manages to keep things pretty much on the up and up. Stays away from violence and even helps out on occasion. Now, we both know that the TA operates in a gray area. But honestly, as long as that doesn't affect my day-to-day, I've got no beef with them.
灰色地带。
To say he's lying, Lang manages to... Now, believe it or not, my mother's an exec. I volunteered for this post. If some hotshot rookie took this job... Nah, I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive.
这个
Maybe
Alex
you've heard of her?
我
Name's
忘了，
Alexis
我见过
Price.
这人吗？我认识
There's
这
a
人
sort
吗
of？ fragile piece here in Neon. Later.
我去龙神里转转，能不能找到这人？我忘了，我不太记得这名字了，已经。监狱。这个床我可以用吗？不让。shit。哎，我也是尤其。这个床可以，这个床都不能用，我连监狱里睡觉的资格都没有，朋友。这个床呢？哎，也不让用。fuck， 我好抠门。Technical.
That's nothing new. The place is a dump. Why bother? If they want to tear themselves to shreds, let them. As long as all that stays
哦，
out
他会叫我 Ranger。
our job is done.
求婚？他们话可真多，我都听不过来，一个两个的。这边也是去潮落区的，我现在要认真逛一下霓虹。我之前从来没有认真逛过霓虹，跟大家说，很离谱吧？
Oh, hello. Damn. You owe me money at the extra range.
脱臼。
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection for this place. I do not understand it.
Is that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a
一个
week.
解药。
My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Yeah, coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna, you know, rat me out to anyone, right?
You kidding? No one cares if you're addicted to the stuff. Hell, that's what they want.
啊，
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me. I feel like someone dropped a ton of bricks onto my head.
Aurora is poison. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
就是毒。
When it gets its hooks into you, Aurora never lets go.
Damn, I'm so cold.
Doc Manning is the best. He's never
万
let me
宁
down.
医生。
I never should have started messing with Aurora. Big mistake.
Doc Manning is the best. He's
I
never let
feel
me
like
down.
someone dropped a ton of bricks onto my head.
万宁医生
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Oh my goodness, another poor soul. All right, tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps? Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload. Oh, well, that's quite unusual, but you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on
那没
supplies.
戏了，看来意思是。
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same.
防下何人状告本官
It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating. Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you,
那我能帮你
anything
吗
at all, you just let me know.
我可以帮你送啊。啊，首先我们有一个快递。
Not a moment too soon. Thanks.
我们怎么有这么多东西要给他？
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
对。
There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme. I use the proceeds from my paying customers, and by cutting a
自
few
己筹
expenses
钱
here
买
and
医
there,
疗
I'm able to
器
use a
械，
bit
作
of
为一
my
个
own
大医
money.
疗公司的医
It's not
生，
about
这
the
也太
rate.
离谱了吧
The！ cuts here at the facility are
就因
actually
为
quite
吧
comfortable.
友，我不要你钱。
As much as I'd like to believe that, let's wait and see how you feel after you make the delivery. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding? She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside. We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings. Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain.
听不懂他说的到底是不是毒品一般的，不懂这个。
This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive. Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives, and I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
没有一个不复吸的。
People have been using, but there are. I have a few items left, I think.
他其实也就这些普通
的。If you need help, remember Reliant.
我不知道啊，不是我只玩1周目，所以应该很容易吧。 我只玩1周目的话，这意味着之后的所有 DLC、所有的 mod， 我都是在这个档里玩的。所以说，它到1000，那是必然的吧？就是要看多久而已。我不会开2周目。艾比艾丁，艾比艾丁不是在星际诊所？对对对，那我应该从这边下去，不是更近吗？为什么他让我从那边下去？龙神这套不是，这不是龙神。 这是外面卖的一个这个行政超起行政，还挺帅的。这个衣服，现在都日出了。有一些 mod， 我还没开始试那个地毯设计师的 mod。
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
纳里昂星，我现在能理解这个 AU 的距离有多吓人，操，太吓人了，这群。
Navigational feedback checks out. we're in the right place.
You are cleared to dock at the clinic, the best medical facility in the settled systems. Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
Airlock integrity looks good.
这个地方来过多少次？
It's encouraging to know that every case we cure here likely means dozens or hundreds
This
more
place
can be
is a
saved in
far
the future.
cry from Aquila City.
There's
That's for
certainly no
sure.
shortage of things to do around here.
哎，还能问他们？
Your assistance would be welcome. We've made progress with alien biosuppressants, helping to prevent secondary infections when treating patients, but we could stand to learn more. If you could collect some additional samples, we'd be grateful.
OK， 反正顺便。
All right then.
Need something? Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
说服。
What the clinic doesn't know won't hurt them. That's why it's important to keep this as confidential as possible. I'm putting my job on the line to do this, but I know that the people of Neon need help. I'm willing to take the risk and skim a few supplies from the clinic. But if the clinic finds out, then I'm out of a job and Neon is out of supplies. Again. So, let's not be too conspicuous. He's a good friend of mine. We both worked at the same clinic in Aquila City. The work was hard, and I was really young and nervous. But he always looked after me during those days and helped me as much as he could. So, to answer your question, I'm doing this because I know for a fact he'd do the same for me. No questions asked. Sorry, I can't do that. This is the most I can give you without drawing suspicion. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Nice words, but they don't
算了，
change
这个不
anything.
行也就算了，我觉得这倒没啥。
This isn't getting us anywhere. Sorry, but I can't afford to give you any more supplies. I can't lose my job over this. What I'm giving you now should be more than enough. The supplies will be loaded onto your ship. No extras.
这是
Are you here for a procedure?
比较难。
Okay then. Don't let anyone. I guess that depends on what you consider a break. We get some time to ourselves. We're not on call all the time, but we're never that far away from it either. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually left the clinic since I got the job. I actually hadn't really noticed. Sure, if you're the kind of person who deals well with it, not everyone does. I've seen a few colleagues need to leave after a few months. But I get it. If you can't deal with the circumstances, you're not going to be doing your best work. New-ish. I've only been here a year, which, well, when you compare it against Dr. Darvish's career, it's not much, is it? I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, but it's been an adjustment. Very few cases here are simple, and most of them are medical emergencies. Better get going.
You're out there a lot, right? Space.
他已经装了吗？这个他装的这东西你能看得到吗？还是实际？我也不知道他装哪去。
Nice. Clean sip there. Grab drive spinning
This is
out.
Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Have a good time in Neon.
我的降落动画怎么又无了？我的船呢？这个 mod 是不是因为更新以后有点问题？
Anything I can help you with?
以前我感觉没有。
Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
We've got you covered. Our trained and certified.
Welcome, off-worlder, to the hotel.
嗯？是。
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. I see. Well, I appreciate the effort, but there was no need for that. I hope it hasn't made things awkward between the two of you. Thanks for your help. You really came through for me. These supplies will be put to good use. Here, take this.
我不是说不要钱吗？哎，我不是说我不要钱吗？你不要钱，你这个人。
You and Abby really pulled through for me.
哎，你这个人。
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
你们怎么非要给人塞钱？我真的是，之前有几次也是，我不想要这个钱，好吗？有的时候。这样吧，他给了钱，他非要给，那他给了4500是吧？那么因为有的时候他算偷，我保个存，我怕他又算偷，等会儿4500。这样子的话，不如送他一些东西，不是不买他的药不行，人家这个药是本来就不够，所以肯定不能这个样子。我可以给他，我想想，我给他搞些东西过来，应该我给他搞一些医疗器械过来。这样吧，我记着4500块钱，等以后我们隔一段时间，比如说我有一些多余的医疗用品，我就扔到这里了，然后我自己算，直到我给他这边运了4500信用币的物品以后， 这账才算结清，就都放在这些篮子之类的地方了。我现在身上没有什么，那些平时会卖掉的药，到时候运给他就行。这个阿特拉斯就是那种，这个标志的就是支线任务，这个标志的就是阵营任务，这个标志的就是群星，也是阵营任务，其实就是主线和阵营任务。然后这个标志的是任务版任务、悬赏任务、重复任务，或者说阵营任务。阵营，差不多是这样看。我看已经这么多了。我第一个完成的任务叫什么？第一个啊，一小步。第一个是维护和平，第二个是提炼信心是什么任务啊？哦，那个观景台的那个酒保，他研发新酒，结果货被 UC 扣了的任务。这是第一个支线，当时玩 Vol 2 Hotel， 不是 Vol 2 Volley。包裹和邮件递送，我靠，4955千克，天哪！怎么了？怎么了？咋了，朋友 ？Do what?
Jeez, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I should just go back to my room. You might say I'm having trouble enjoying the local customs. And what's the point of coming here if I'm gonna stay cooped up in my hotel? Believe it or not, I'm actually here for my bachelor party. My fiance wants me to be more adventurous, so I thought.
话说，到底什么叫 bachelor party?
But I thought the adventure would just happen by default. I didn't think I'd have to manufacture it on my own. Oh, it's just the offhand comment here and there, how I never take risks or don't like adventure. She hasn't said I'm boring, and I don't think I am, but looking at my past, I can't exactly prove that. This is my way of finding out. I like that it's not a crate, and I haven't felt anything crawling on me when I sleep, so I feel like they do a good job keeping it clean. I've been asking my therapist the same question for years.
Therapist?
But he hasn't given me an answer I like yet.
哦，原来是这样。那结婚后什么不能做？哈，那结婚什么不能做
？True, the city is known for Aurora, so I figured I should try that. But I talked with Dr. Manning about how it works, and now I'm skeptical. No, wait, not skeptical?
那你做得到挺对的，其实。更安全的东西。
Isn't the poison in the dose? I'm thinking maybe I can get away with
但它上瘾啊
or a bite.
这才
I
是。
actually don't know how you take it. No, this is exactly what my fiance was talking about. I hesitate too much, but I also don't want to dive right in. I think I want to start with something less damaging to my central nervous system. Supposedly, Madame Sauvage sells a drink called Velocity that's almost like a drug. There's also some local swill people
特调酒
swear
就
by
是
called
极光，
Blend
其实
over at
它是
Legrand's
淡化
Liquors.
极光。
What do you think?
干嘛不两个一起喝？ 我觉得先试试高速运转吧。
Good idea. That's what I need to do. Go full speed ahead. I'll try velocity first. But not right away. I need to
这还要仪式，喝个酒而已啊。
But hey, next time you come back to Neon, do me a favor and check in on me. Make sure.
那我们到时候去索维奇那边看看吧。
See you around.
他走了。你站起来看着我干嘛？搞得像要揍我一样，我靠！不知道翻译有问题吧？他因为他不知道对方到底是翻译，不知道对方到底是什么。那 fiance 是指妻还是指夫
？Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room?
Volai.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. We have finally appointed spacious suites, all featuring fantastic amenities. Best of all, each room is security protected with an encrypted password-locked door. So, you can rest easy at night.
这肯定是陷阱。
That's the first thing that all of my guests say. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
行政因素。
Well, almost every business in Neon is subject to ridiculous fees and taxes. They claim that it's because Neon occupies such a prime location, having close proximity to Ryujin and all of the other megacorporations. But I think you and I both know that's not true at all. Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of my own ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time.
你说话说完，
can I book you a room for the night?
行不行？啊，这是什么任务？
To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayu and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights.
哦，你要让他开口说话，还要
now it'll just have to remain a mystery.
还要先
Sorry, I just need some time to see if I can trust you. I'm sure you understand.
这个有意思。
You mean the stuff Bayu leaves out of the brochures?
不是你问什么人家就
Don't
答什
mind
么。
at all. Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayu wants you to spend your credits are Bayu Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayu Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport Terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops. Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayu's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Volai. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayu's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there. No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Salvage's Place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there. Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats.
餐厅
Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys.
见过。
Sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
那咱们还是要订个房间，否则他不告诉我。把这
Oh,
个
how nice! His daughter must be feeling very generous to be sending him something like that. Mr. Ovadia is in his room on the 3rd floor. I'll buzz him and let him know you're on your way.
逃之夭夭啊，这个任务想起来了。这个逃之夭夭是那个女儿。哎，哪里有这个任务？这儿，他和在火星接的那个，好像是吧？我忘了，靠，我太久之前接的了。 早忘光了，这。
Please be courteous to our guests. Yep. I've got an open room for you. How long are you planning on staying? Fantastic. You're all set.
去看租的房间。2楼。 这酒店还挺豪华的呀，看。这是我的房间吗？应该是。没有那么豪华，但是确实不错了，其实挺不错的。但是能电子情报泛密码在这里呢，添加一次可储存的 The Cyber Runner。 The Megacorp have met their match. No neon too bright. 停电。这甚至有个厨房，上面还有抽油烟机。为什么我家不能建抽油烟机？ 这应该就是我的房间，还可以。
Red Harvest Reserve, huh? I assume this is from my daughter. Well, she knows how to get my attention. So what then? You're working with her? She thinks this will be enough to smooth things over between us?
我还攻击，哈哈。
Of course it was. I should have not been so blind. You have no idea what you're doing. You need to tell me where she is this instant. My own daughter assaults me in my own home, steals my personal spacecraft, then runs off to who knows where. Now you think a friendly little chat is going to smooth it all over and make things better? How foolish do you think I am?
赤红威士忌。
My daughter knows me well. Maybe she is serious about this. If I'm being honest with myself, no. I suppose we could at least talk. She would really put her own life at risk due to me. She puts me in a difficult position. She needs to face consequences. Yet, I do not wish her to die. I suppose I've overreacted. She was young, and while foolish, she is still my daughter. And Rivka is all I have left of my wife. I would do her a disservice to incriminate her daughter like that. She told you about that. I'm not proud of it. I've wrestled with it ever since my wife died. I have been a terrible father. It will be up to Rivka how she wants me to make amends, and I will do whatever it takes. If she wants money, she'll get it. If she wants me to go to therapy, I will. Whatever it takes. I promise. Yes. Tell her I will drop the charges immediately and call off the bounty hunters. And I suppose I will seek her out to talk. I may just need a little time to figure out how to say what I need to say. Thank you.
口才多就是好，哈哈。交涉起来容易多。凡是能嘴炮就嘴炮，是我的宗旨。
I should be mad at you, but I think I am merely mad at myself. I know I don't deserve it, but I hope Rivka will forgive me. What has become of me? Thank you for intervening. I should be mad at you, but I think I am merely mad at myself.
I'm not in the mood.
But here at Reliant Medical.
吓我！他那一动，我还以为我要被抓了呢，但我身上确实可没有极光什么。起飞。
Lifting off now.
Orbital pattern locked. Easy. One instant, the stars are rearranged.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
我的降落画面，我就要问这件事情。糟糕！321小时没有事故，这么长。 这边看一下有没有什么人可以招，每次来都看几眼。这个人是被抓了，所以，
Hey.
灰烬。
Hello.
哨站。
I'm looking for work. You hiring? I'm only looking to earn the going rate. Why is that? In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for.
嘿，可惜我付不起。
No, that's okay. I think I got it. That's true. There's more to a job than just money. Better than being unemployed, I suppose. What's my assignment?
Assignment is Shanghai.
No problem, Captain.
Pardon? Okay.
Yes?
Hello.
What?
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? Engineering is my specialty.
修复。
I'm trained to optimize your repair system.
那你去博物馆正好嘛，你修文物也可以嘛。来，我在上海修文物，就是你了。你给我过去。
Why is that? I hear you. I try to be. Yeah. Oh, they drive a hard bargain, but I'm on board. Great. I'm ready to go.
Shanghai.
Be there soon.
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. So much better than paying those ridiculous import prices.
Hey there. We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. Someone invented a way to keep rocks out.
因为那技术不是我们的，所以我们的技术还是太差了。技术实际上是外星人。哎，这重新刷了。
Careful not to point that thing.
A sober Sidonia is a safe Sidonia. While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not...
If there were any doubt of Sidonia's importance to the United Colonies and its industry, this certainly puts it to rest.
I received an urgent message from my father. He's dropped the charges. It will still be difficult. There's a lot we need to speak about, but I think we may be able to mend our relationship, thanks to you. Of course. We will be taking things slow. There is a lot of trust to rebuild. But he acknowledged and apologized for his past behavior. That is a good first step, and I'm willing to let him back into my life, bit by bit, as long as he proves his words and commits to change. Without your intervention, this would not have been possible. And I can finally treat this. Thank you. I cannot repay you enough. My father and I are speaking. It's a start. Thanks. I've still got the rest of my contract to fulfill, but who knows after that? I can go anywhere, do anything.
This here's the most important work in the galaxy. We mine the resources that make spaceships possible.
最基础的地方，这是一切的基础，采矿。好久没来这地方了，和他们搭几句话了。这是我们，也是我们开始旅程的那个地方。
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
You know, I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Great, now that you helped us get that new equipment, what a difference it makes. We're pumping out yields that would have taken twice the crew before. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colonies' most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
That's the idea, anyway. Now, if we fail to meet our quotas,
没有
it'll be
借
our own
口。
fault, not the bloody machines failing to do their job. Shame we didn't have enough left over to fix old Gnome over there. Would have been nice to have another functional robot around. It's fine anyway. I think we've gotten used to that old broken down talking computer just the way he is. Later, mate.
Please move. Hello, stranger. I am known. What can I do for you? I can make general announcements and relay all news and information, as I also have been programmed with a limited selection of... No doom with this quake. A helpful reminder that subterranean particle fracking has resumed after its recent hiatus. Residents and workers alike are encouraged to heed the warning announcements and brace themselves for any turbulence when the blasts go off. Thankfully, you can rest easy knowing that detonations no longer occur at all hours of the night. Feel free to toss your alarm clocks, however, because they resume bright and early every morning. Mysterious breaking and entering. Local UC police are on the lookout for a suspect connected with a breaking and entering charge at Sidonia's Trade Authority branch. Nothing valuable seems to have been taken, and authorities have no description of the suspect. File this one under who cares, am I right? Red Devil's Return? The Terramorph Management Division has committed to reopening the Red Devil's headquarters after nearly 20 years. In order to address the Terramorph threat, the cloning program has also been reinstated in order to bring back the Terramorph's only known predator, the Cells. No news on whether new recruits will be training to fight off a larger, more dangerous threat once it decimates the Terramorph population. New info on Old Nuisance. Recent findings are shining new light on the origin of the deadly Terramorph creatures. It turns out that heat leeches are in fact what passes for the Terramorph. Once again proving that not all babies are cute. It's critically important that you immediately report any heat leech infestations to UC extermination teams for removal.
UC UCET 联职灭虫队还成立了这么一个队伍。哎，总督的新闻来了。
Abruptly stepped down from his position amidst rumors of a scandal involving his private station. Though details are scant, Vincent Woodard has been appointed the interim acting governor in his stead, while the UC authorities decide how to proceed. I'm hoping for a more corrupt official, so I can report more scandals. Relaying the news is the highlight of my limited functions.
应该都要吧。啊，这新闻是一个都没听。
Yet they still cannot manage to fund repairs for yours truly. Now, miners can expect to produce more than twice the work for the same pay. At least the suits are happy. Good riddance to bad intent. Our very own Henry Hank Ferraro was guilty of a fiendish plot to ruin Deimos mining operations and upset the livelihood of your co-workers. No one who worked with him seemed to be surprised by the revelation. Space Frog from outer space. Posters featuring a small green frog creature in a space helmet have popped up all over town. Word is he's a massive hit across the known universe. Locals are enamored with Space Frog's charm. And rumor is he was created by none other than Sidonia's own creative child superstar, Renee Shelby. When asked about Space Frog merchandise, Renee was quoted saying, "Space Frog should be free to anyone who wants to feel happy. Power to you, kid." There is currently no new news to report. Why did the snowman need a moist towelette? Because his arms were
妈的智障！妈，我是你的什么呀？妈的智商！
My doctor told me I need to cancel my camping trip and sell my circus tickets. She said I needed to avoid activities that are intense. Intense. Get it?
这个一开始就说它的中英文其实是不一样的，它中英文的笑话是不一样的，因为它英文笑话里有不少谐音梗，它就干脆就全换成中文了。但是如果你听得懂英语的话，你就特别怪，因为它不是一个意思完全。 我试试给大家翻译一下下一个英文笑话是什么。
Where does a general keep his armies? In his sleeves.
他问一个将军把他的军队放在就是这个放在哪儿，然后后面没听清。英文版的是。
How can you tell a bad joke from a good joke?
这个一样。
A bad joke is fully grown.
这个是一样的。
My friend was having trouble getting people to sign up for her hide and seek contest. It turns out, good players are hard to find.
哼，英文版意思是，那个我的朋友正在邀请别人参加他的捉迷藏游戏。但是他谁都没找到，因为那个擅长的人是很难找到的。我没有问你 Siri。
I could tell you a joke about paper, but it's terrible. I am registering that you are leaving. Goodbye.
Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground.
地下粒子引爆要来。
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
手柄震得挺厉害的。
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
D1 还在这儿吗？话说。
I wish there was more to do around here. Ranking gets it.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here.
返回霓虹城。
Hell of a view from here.
我想看我的着陆动画，为什么我看不了？还是没有着陆动画。
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you. Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no.
那个人说下次回来的时候去找找他，他是不是在索维奇夫人酒吧呀？我先去 Vola 酒店看看，而且对，我租了间房间，那个老板娘是不是愿意和我说什么？老板是不是愿意和我说他怎么啊？那个人确实不在这儿。
Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you... Sorry.
但那还是不够。
I've got one with your name on it.
那我直接豪掷，我直接豪掷1周。
Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon.
我觉得还是必须要生存模式。生存模式让当时我玩老滚5的时候，那些酒店的用处太大了，因为你不睡觉，你的屏幕会糊的。你必须睡，你不睡觉是没法正常继续玩游戏的。睡觉是异常关键。但现在如果没有生存模式的话，你看这就好像它是有 buff， 但是就是可有可无的感觉，我觉得不好，还是要有生存模式。这样子的话，你比如说我要在霓虹待1周，我没有钱买那个套房，那我怎么办？当然你可以回你的飞船睡觉，对吧？但是你回你飞船要走一段路，那么这时候酒店就很方便了。当然，它的本意还是不是每个人都有自己的飞船，很多人是坐运输船来的，所以它不像我们可以随时随地睡。这个想必大部分人没有自己的飞船，甚至星空里有很大一部分人从来没有上过太空。经常能遇到有人说他从来没上过太空，因为在这个世界里并不是像那些太空科幻游戏一样，就是好像有个飞船就跟家里有辆车一样。不对，星空里对于大部分人来说都是没有自己的飞船，只有那些喜欢刀口舔血的海盗啊、军队啊，然后那个普通的货船啊，这一种会有。平民船只其实挺少，有是有，但是挺少，不会有说一家人，很少会有你遇到什么就普普通通的人就上去不属于任何组织的，很少见。它属于那种世界观，就上太空对于普通人来说，以个体的身份来说，还是一件比较危险和罕见的事情。
We've been here an hour already. Yeah? Maybe you should have figured out what you wanted before we came.
Huh? I just never thought I'd have the credits to be here. I don't want to screw it up. You all really don't know how much I've wanted to do this.
Oh, I think we do. Which is why we've all been pitching in the last few months to save up for your birthday. I'm only surprised you didn't have every detail already imagined.
I thought I did. But with enhancers options, it's serious choice overload. Plus, it's me, you know? It's one thing to screw up options on a ship or computer.
What's up?
But on myself.
Hey, whatever you choose is going to be fine. And we're all going to love it because you're still you.
Thanks. You all are the best.
We know. Maybe I'll pick up Terra Brew while he makes up his mind.
Sleep on it some more and come back tomorrow.
I
can't believe my friends did this for me.
You think the city got them all?
At least this waiting area is comfy.
So many details to figure out.
I'd probably be in serious choice paralysis if I came in for a procedure too.
I wonder if I should sleep on it some more and come back tomorrow.
Here for a new look today? Welcome to Enhance. If you're tired of seeing that same old face in the mirror every morning and you're looking for something different, we can help. Our state-of-the-art machinery uses a patented proprietary technology that can reshape your facial features or give you a new head of hair. For a small, one-time fee, you can enhance yourself and bring a big warm smile to your brand new face. I actually owe this job completely to my girlfriend, Valentina Gurov. I don't know if you've met her. She works over at Xenofresh. When I arrived here 2 years ago, I met her at the Astro Lounge. We talked, I told her I needed a job, and she got me this gig. Cool, huh? It's a little scary, though. The person I replaced totally vanished. Like, poof. Valentina said they probably had an accident or something. She's helped me out with this job so much. She even brings me business from time to time. People she sends my way. It's the best. Sure, ask away. Unfortunately, once the process is complete, it can't be reversed. However, if you don't like your new look, you're always welcome to return to your original look by undergoing another treatment. Ooh, sorry, no. Once the process is complete, the sale is final. But don't worry, our system will allow you to see what you're gonna look like before you commit to the change. Absolutely. We're proud to feature a no disfigurement guarantee. If for any reason our machine doesn't perfectly replicate the look you selected, we'll make it right. That's the enhanced promise.
如果现实里的整容如此的简单低风险就好喽。
Great. So, would you like to undergo a treatment?
他们的某一些科技还是比我们先进不少。
If you're looking for a new you, I'm always ready to help.
是，每日诊断。我要学学人家的医务室是怎么做的，然后到时候自己在哨站里模仿模仿。
You lost? Oh, hey, what's up?
这边卖肯纳，霓虹城警卫。
I know your type, the freewheeling space ace.
到底是他说这句话到底什么意思
？Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for? You see any heat leeches? You've got our permission to take care of them. Things are dangerous. 机甲部件，这人在这写什么东西？为什么都毁掉了？这上面写的什么？说不定还真能看得清，我靠！我完全能看得清哎。Should I use one of？我应该用一半吗 ？What are the actual dimensions of 1 times 6? Can I buy it? Dimension? Do I want 1 inch? Is there？ 这什么东西？ To support embedded LED， 这是一些开发或者设计计划看起来的样子。这些监狱怎么都脏成这副鬼样子啊！我靠！门已锁定，这里面是什么？警卫制服。
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day.
Blade clothing.
Got a problem?
Ain't no funny stuff with that boost pack. Not enough flight traffic as it is.
看我击打这个东西会怎么样？啊！哎呦我靠！安德烈亚，对不起。啊！哎呦，我一直在往安德烈亚的脑袋上打。
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
哎，我只是练一练拳而已，你们这些人为什么这么？你不要过来，我一拳打你脑袋上的。
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Aren't you the one who took down the Crimson Fleet?
这
Steph was telling me all about it. Pretty amazing stuff.
哎呦，点错，我以为这是重击剑，我靠，无语。最终还是点错了。看来我事先存档是很明智的选择。当然，它进门会给你自动存个档，所以还好。
I don't like the look of you.
你不喜欢怎么关你毛事？
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
If you're wondering what that smell is,
巴油头上的帽子还在呢。遭了报应。
While what was stolen remains unknown, its value is expected to be extreme. Financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
Get out of my face. You want to gawk at something?
Kind of busy right now.
Each of our baristas undergoes enhanced training.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you? Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you? Certainly. Please take your time.
经典。追踪者的甲挺好看，重型。渣子和罪恶的稀薄空气上。Sprout excellent。Showroom。
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask. What can I answer for you? May all your journeys be safe ones.
飞船小店。嚯，真他妈够大的！冲锋者我挺喜欢的这个外形。
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
Young Fisher。潮落区怎么去来着？这边可以去。
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
I'm applying for a job at Health Tech, but I don't know if I can handle the college life.
So come on in. Enjoy some unique company and toss back one of our exclusive. Velocity cocktails. Madame Sauvage's place. Where the fun never stops. In the city that never sleeps.
Both Arbor and Tile are owned by Ryuji, so yeah, you're supporting them anyway.
No way.
Don't get me wrong, it's not a sin or anything to buy their products.
Madame Sauvage's.
上次那个人呢？
are upstairs, so we better be on our best behavior.
枪炮帮。
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno. Makes you forget how bad you stink.
So, what do you think?
It's a little milder than I expected.
什么？
The
哦
king is coming. Just you wait.
那几个人在试是吧？
Try a velocity yet?
What did I tell you? You survive tonight, you'll be ready real soon.
I don't know what blend tastes like, but it can't be better than this. This is exactly my.
我推荐他来的。
Feeling so good right now.
If he survives tonight, he's ready for the big leagues.
Hey, velocity is pretty great. Do you think you can do me a favor and grab me a red? I want to try every color in the set. Well, okay, I'm not going to drink the whole bottle, just a handful of sips. I think altogether I'm aiming for 3. But I'm a lightweight, so for me that's basically a full bender. What? We can't stop now. We're just getting started.
Don't worry, my man. I'll grab us a couple reds later.
This guy is amazing.
在哪遇到的酒友？
My friend wasn't kidding. It comes on you real fast. I was not expecting that rush. But this is a good warm-up act. If I'm not dead in 12 hours, I'll be ready for the main event.
Ain't bad.
I was at the bar trying to muster up the nerve to order a drink, but I was paralyzed by the choices. I was just about to give up and turn around when my friend here slid up to the stool next to me and ordered 2 velocities. One for him and one for me. And from there, an unlikely friendship was born. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna take our boy to the Astro Lounge tomorrow
儿子
night.
这 boy 并不是儿子。
Diosdato's my dad's name. His
Diosdado.
dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but When the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the neck. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people.
哦，原来如此。
An ocean world. I feel their spirits with
Diostado.
I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's two places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends. Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp, technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards, and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do. When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar. I just have a thing for lost causes, and Miguel is for sure one of those. Fashion-wise, he's like if smooth jazz made love to a sweater vest. As Neon's self-appointed magistrate of style, I felt like I had a duty to scoop this man up and unearth his inner swag. Peace.
Feeling so... I'll be seeing you.
You good?
这里有个门，鸡尾酒吧台哦，高速运转加说服，还有由生物工程制造的发光浮游生物的烈性酒精饮料。
I'm zoned out of my mind right now.
高速运转看起来挺好喝哎，这种调和鸡尾酒，我觉得我真的不喜欢喝酒，因为我试过几次，但是我真正愿意喝的应该也就是那种调和鸡尾酒，所以如果这个是的话，可能我会喜欢。但我还是基本不碰。如果说非要喝的话，我会选一个调和鸡尾酒，那种果味的调和鸡尾酒我比较喜欢。那我多买几瓶吧。哎，这个可以招。
I think so. I've never been on one before, but I'm a quick learner and I'm trained for combat. I hear space lanes are getting more dangerous every day.
强悍的小姐。
It might be nice to have a tough chick around.
你这个发型不就是很像那个 Naomi Nagata 感觉？
Man, am I glad to hear that. Thank you so much. So, before we finalize anything,
他是黑帮的人，
你
是道上的。
If that changes your mind, I get it. Not everybody likes associating with gangs.
巧了，我最近玩如龙，我不怕。哼，但是这是怎么回事？讲讲。
One of Neon's biggest gangs. We mostly operate in Ebside, the Strikers. No, of course not. I wouldn't involve you in any kind of trouble. The gang's leaders know I'm planning to take a contract job off-world.
不会的人。
Thanks. That's a big relief. You wouldn't be the first person to turn me down when they found out. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to discuss my salary. Loyal service doesn't come free.
他加入门徒会是为了还债。
Debts to pay off. I'll accept your standard going rate, not a credit less.
可以说服。
Okay, as long as you aren't trying to screw me. don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Something's better than nothing. Works for me. I'm ready to start whenever.
去哪里呢？这个人，你先跟我走一段吧，要不？我决定。
I have a couple things to sort out here, then I'll head to my post. This is going to be fantastic. I've been waiting my entire life to get out of Neon. So long, Captain.
不错。不能。我也不想那么急着玩。
Great, I'm looking forward to it.
我现在请了他。
Don't be a stranger.
这有谁呀？格雷斯是谁呀？